Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's the Kitty G, and we're back again with Arsenal news today. Yes, people, what's going on? It's the Kitty G, and I'm back again with another video. And today what we're going to be talking about is we're going to be talking about a bunch of players. We're going to be getting into Sergino Dest. We're going to be getting into Tabsoba. We're going to be getting into Buendia. We're going to get into Reiss Nelson, Matteo Guendouzi, Granit Xhaka possible swap deal on the cards. Just so many things that we need to get through. But first things first, I need you guys to do me a favor, ladies and gentlemen. Smash a like on the video if you're new. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Big up to every single one of you guys watching. Do me a favor. Share this on all your socials to your friends, family. Whoever supports Arsenal, even if they're a rival, they're welcome, because I'm rival friendly anyways. But yeah, big up to the 17 people in the chat right now. How are you guys doing? I'm going to go through the chat right now, and I got my guy Rillis with me. Rillis, what are you saying?
Yo, I'm good. Make sure you smash that like button as well.
Yes. Anyways, Egal, are you still blue? No, I am not. Good evening, Blue Smurf. Blue Egal. Yo, Skills, I screenshotted your thing when you had me. That was funny. Harris is saying, come on. Tabsoba 60 million. Someone don't need. What the hell is going on? Saliba, Salam, Egal. Salam. How are you? Yorkville lit? ? Smurf Egal. Chelsea Blue Heart. Egal, Arsenal is bigger than Chelsea. ? It is. Anyways, let's get started. Yo, what are you saying, Realist?
Yeah, I'm good.
You kicking it?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you seen all the transfer stuff today?
Yeah, I've seen a Tabsoba links. I've seen some weird Dest links, so obviously we'll get into it today. Martin.
Okay. So you want to know where I want to start? I want to start with the links to the right back. Have you from Ajax? Have you heard anything about it? 10 minutes ago, I heard that we were linked to a right back from Ajax, and we not only were we linked to him, apparently we have started negotiations. Like, I don't know where these stories keep coming from, but they're just absolutely jumping out of nowhere every 2 seconds. What's this guy's name? Let me find him. So the guy, the Ajax right back who we're being linked to, we were linked to yesterday, we're linked to today, and it's about 15 million euros. Interesting. What do you think? 15 million euros, you know? Now let me show you guys who I'm talking about before I get any further. So I was looking at Tom's. You guys know Tom the Gunner Talk. He does an article on 101. So guys, go check that out. This is a beautiful article. But he was saying in this article, what he was saying was Hector Bellerin replacement. Arsenal to compete with Bayern Munich over 15 million pound bid, 50 million euro bid for the Ajax right back. What do you think? Would you be interested in him?
Obviously, I've watched Ajax a bit this season. He's a techie baller. Personally, I would take him over any other right back, to be honest. I think he's one of the most underrated right backs in the world, to be honest. He's so good. Obviously, I've heard links with other players, but if we could get him, especially for the value he's worth, it would be an excellent signing.
So the breaking news 11 minutes ago is Arsenal is in advanced negotiations with Ajax right back. Interesting to say the least. I did not think it was an advanced conversation, but apparently it's advanced. Can we trust it? Can we get excited, as Cronky say? I don't think it's time to get excited, but of course, this is just one of those players. Another position that we need. We need right backs. We need players in these positions, and we haven't signed anybody yet. So I'm not going to get super excited. The rumor came out today that we are very close to signing the player, and that 15 million would be the price. We are competing with Bayern Munich to sign him, and this came out about an hour ago. This was the tweet. I don't know how reliable this tweet is, but I'll show you guys the tweet. This was the tweet, and in description it just says, you know what? Let me tell you what it says. This is what it says. Arsenal are in advanced talks for the right back. And obviously we have interest, of course. That's what it says. Arsenal interested in the right back. So of course he's a good player, bro. We need at least 6 players. I get that, but right now we're talking about the right back position. So this is one of the right backs that we've been talking about as a Hector Bellerin replacement, right? What else? What other Hector Bellerin replacements are out there? We know that we've been linked to other right backs. We've been linked to the Lille right back. We've been linked to Emerson Royal. So let me just get into those now. Have you seen the links? Have you guys seen the links? Because there's a lot of links for right back replacements. So that was the first Hector Bellerin replacement. Okay, that's the first Hector Bellerin replacement. You know who else been linked as a Hector Bellerin replacement? Hello, you there?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know who else has been linked to us as a Hector Bellerin replacement this week?
I've seen a few. I've seen Emerson. I've seen that little right back. I've seen quite a few, but personally, I think Arsenal have a set budget for the different type of positions that we have, and obviously Emerson would be 30 mil plus. I don't think it's worth that much, but I'm pretty sure Real Betis value him that much, as is the little right back. So I think 15 million for this guy would be an absolute steal, but it would be worth it as well.
Okay, so the next one is Emerson Royal. He's another Hector Bellerin right back that we've been linked to. Hector Bellerin replacement. Emerson Royal is he will most likely be staying at Barcelona. He's currently shared property, shared contract with Barcelona and Real Betis. And guys, do me a favor, smash the like button. I can see that we got at least 50 of you guys in the chat. Do me a favor, smash that like button, keep smashing it. So let's get into the next guy, Emerson Royal. The thing about Emerson Royal is currently shared contract with Real Betis and Barcelona. So he will be going back to Barcelona this year. He will be going back to Barcelona this year to go see out the rest of his time there. Now, will we be signing Emerson Royal? I hope we can sign Emerson Royal, but of course, he's just one of the many different targets that Arsenal are keen interest in, right? So Arsenal have a keen interest in him, but of course, he's one of Barcelona's right backs. And Barcelona also have another right back that we might be interested in. But as of right now, Emerson Royal, it is said that Emerson Royal is just one of the targets for the club. The club has not spoken to him or any of his representatives. None of his representatives have spoken about Arsenal. So as of right now, we can say that this is a lot of rumors. It's just a player that fits the profile of what we need, and he has not yet been spoken about. Emerson Royal, I don't think it's going to happen. Arsenal do have a keen interest, but he's the forgotten man at Barcelona. Will Barcelona sell him? He's yet to appear for them since he signed in 2019. Will he play for them this year? We'll have to wait and see. Right? What do you think about Emerson Royal?
I personally think he's a good right back, but for the valuation, for the price that Real Betis set him at, I wouldn't take him. If we had offered about between 10 and 15 mil, and they'd accepted it, then yeah, I'll take him. But for 30 mil, no way.
30 mil, no way. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll put the link in the chat for anyone who wants to come on that's an Arsenal fan only, please, guys. I would love to have rivals on, but not today, just because we're going to be talking in depth about the club, and of course, it might be difficult for some rivals to discuss in depth when we're talking about issues at Arsenal. I get it that some of you guys might know the club quite well, but we're going to be going quite in depth today. The next player is Max Aarons. Max Aarons is another right back being linked to Arsenal. Fabrizio Romano questions the Everton links. He said Arsenal have been given a big boost today when Fabrizio Romano questioned if Everton's links to Max Aarons are actually legitimate, because the club has been, Tottenham, Arsenal, and Everton have been linked to Max Aarons. But the only club that seems to have shown any serious interest is Arsenal. Tottenham have made an inquiry, but they have not gone back in for Max Aarons. So as of right now, the Max Aarons conversation, there's no update. And no one really has been updated anything. All we know is that Max Aarons is currently available, and he's still a Norwich player. If he stays a Norwich player, they'll be fine with it. But as of right now, Max Aarons, 1 second. as of right now, Max Aarons is just is still a Norwich player. We have not done anything to change that. I think if Arsenal were serious, they would be able to get this deal done quite easily. But of course, the price keeps changing. At one point, he was as cheap as 18 million. Then they were saying they want 30, 25. I'm hearing all sorts of different prices. I haven't heard a concrete price yet, and we'll have to wait and see if anyone else comes in, because this is a player. If we can try to get him on a cheap, why not? If it means holding out until we get the deal that we want, why not? But as of right now, Fabrizio Romano questions if Everton are serious about getting Max Aarons in their club. Now, I got some people here. Big up to the people here. Let's get these guys in. We got, who do we got? We got Sean. We got Muhad. Sean, what's up?
Oh, just hearing about the Arsenal transfer window.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna finish the video and then I'll add you back in later. Okay?
Oh, thank you.
And then Muhad.
Yes, bro. Egal. I think we need Max Aarons or Tariq Lamptey.
Tariq Lamptey. Okay, I'll tell you this: the Tariq Lamptey stuff is not going to happen, because Tariq Lamptey, we have spoken to a club. We were interested in Tariq Lamptey, but his injury has now distanced us from that signing. The injury has definitely distanced us from that signing.
Also to add, I think we need Awa because we need a midfielder. Since Santi Cazorla left, we need that midfield that who can control the ball, who can dictate.
What I'm gonna do, mate, I'm gonna continue the video and then we'll discuss that as we go along. Okay. So first things first, we've spoken about Max Aarons, we've spoken about Emerson Royal, we've spoken about the Ajax right back. Now it's time to talk about Barcelona's right back. We have been heavily linked to Barcelona's right back, Sergino Dest today. Heavily linked to Sergino Dest. Now, the rumor has it that Arsenal are eyeing and have interest in the American Sergino Dest, that we are seriously interested in signing the American Barcelona right back, Sergino Dest. Now, let me get you guys exactly what it says. So with Sergino Dest, Arsenal are one of the clubs showing interest in signing the Sergino Dest. The Spanish outlet Sports suggests that he plans on staying at Barcelona. So he does plan on staying at Barcelona, but Arsenal are interested in the right back. I don't think Barcelona are going to sell their best right back, but of course he's one of the club's targets, right? So this is just one of the players that we were also interested in. So those are the 4 right backs. So from Max Aarons, from Emerson Royal, Sergino Dest, I only see Max Aarons as the best option. I'm not saying he's the best, but I'm saying he's the most realistic. What do you think?
I don't see Dest coming.
I agree. Max Aarons. Yeah, Max Aarons, yes.
From the 4 Bellerin replacements, Max Aarons, Emerson Royal, Sergino Dest, and Noussair Mazraoui. Those 4 guys. What are we saying, guys?
Wipe off Dest and Emerson. Dest is one of those guys that techie. He's one of them guys that was a right winger converted to a right back. When he's going forward, he's mad. He does 5-star skills when he goes forward. He can't defend. He's one of them weak right backs that can't defend. He can go forward, brilliant going forward, whips the ball in, does everything going forward, but tracking back or defending, he's not good at it. Emerson's a bit, Emerson's a bit. Again, for the price, I wouldn't take him. Max Aarons, it depends if we were big. Obviously, we're a big club here, but it depends if we had the ambition. And with Kroenke as our owner, I don't think we have the ambition. And 14, I don't think, because we're not a Chelsea or a Man City that can put down that type of money, or a Manchester United that can put down 40 million just to get Max Aarons. So
do you think that Arsenal need a center back? I'm not exactly sure. I think right now it's questionable that we do need a center back, but it's a good question. Is center back a priority? No, but we do need a center back. 1 second. I got AFC London. What's your name?
Oh.
Arsenal is the biggest club. London's biggest club. What's up, man?
Yo,
for some reason, are you not showing your face? You're just hiding, right?
No, I'm trying to. Is it showing yet? I don't know. Is it showing?
No, it's not showing nothing. What are you saying? Egal, good job on the football terrace. You won that debate, bro. Thank you. Thank you.
Can't have it all on the football terrace, man.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys. I'm holding it down for the club. But yo, let's continue. I need you guys to do me a favor, ladies and gentlemen. Smash a like on the video. And yo, if Arsenal's bigger than London, what are you saying?
So I just got to say one more thing about that football terrace thing. One, Chelsea had to beg to stay in the Premier League, beg for money, so they absolutely flopped. They've been relegated too many times, so they're not even comparison to us. So there's no point talking about them. And by the way, Max Aaron, I think that's 50-50, but I think Arsenal's more concentrated. If they can't get Odegaard, then it's going to be Emil Buendia straight away, ASAP. But Max Aaron, it's going to be a 50-50 situation because what I'm hearing, Arsenal's are looking between that centre back in Germany. They're going to concentrate more on that centre back. Is it Bayern Leverkusen? It seems they're more interested into that type of player. I don't think Max Aaron they're really looking at much because I've been going through the sources like Eduardo, Fabrinz, going through them, and they're talking about more of that type of centre back from Bayern Leverkusen more than Max Aaron.
Bro, Egal, I want to ask you a question.
We're going to talk about Tabsoba in a second. Right now, I need to get on to Matteo Guendouzi. He's the first player that is not a right back that we're going to be discussing. So the story about Matteo Guendouzi is that Marseille are close to agreeing with Arsenal about Matteo Guendouzi. So why do I still have that? Sorry. Let me sort this out. What were we going to say, by the way?
I was saying, if not Max Aaron's, who is better than him that we can get? That's my question.
We could get Denzel Dumfries. We can get Mazouri. There's a bunch of guys that we can get. I'm not saying they're better, but there's a lot of options. We don't have just one option. A club the size of Arsenal does not just have one option. Okay? But yo, big up to the 60+ people in the chat. Let's at least get to 40 likes. That's all I need is 10 of you guys to like the video, and we can get there.
Come on, like it, man.
Now, people, before we go to Guendouzi, I'm going to give you 4 options. I want to hear your answer. You got Max Aarons, Emerson Royal. Okay, so you got Max Aarons, you got Mazouri, Royal. Okay.
And Aarons.
Who else is there? Sergino Dest.
Yeah.
Denzel Dumfries. Is there any other right backs that we could get?
You got Dumfries, Aarons, Mazouri, Emerson,
Tariq Lamptey also.
Aarons.
Lamptey's done. Lamptey's not happening.
Lamptey won't happen.
His knee injury has scared off the club.
Plus, Lamptey's overrated as well.
Okay, so from these 5 names that I'm gonna put in the chat, I want to know who you guys signing. From these 5 names, where'd it go? There it is. From those 5 names, who are we signing, guys? Who are we signing? Max Aarons, Mazouri, Emerson Royal, Sergino Dest, Denzel Dumfries. I know, first things first, the 2 Barcelona boys, Max Aarons and Emerson Royal, very unlikely. Denzel Dumfries, Mazouri, and Max Aarons is a lot closer and more possible. But what do you guys think?
If we were ambitious enough, it would be Aarons, but we won't put down the money, so it'll be Mazouri or Mazraoui.
Okay. I hear you. Yo, we got studio. What you saying, bro? Oh, sounds in the background. Sorry about that, bro. Oh, no, that won't work.
What do you think of Dumfries?
Okay. I think Dumfries is good, but I don't know if we're gonna sign him. I don't know if we're gonna sign him and pay the 25 million. I feel like we're gonna hold out and try to get the English proven Max Aarons, in my opinion.
No, English tax ruins it.
But yo, people, do me a favor, smash the like button, give me your answers. Let's see what the people in the chat are saying. So, Realist, you're going Max Aarons?
No, I'm going Mazraoui.
Okay. What about yourself, Abdullahi?
I'm going for Max Aarons, bro. If not, Dumfries.
Okay. What about yourself? Arsenal is bigger than London.
I'd love to see Max Aaron, but I think it'd be more of Dumfries.
Arsenal should get Dest, says this guy. Thinks Mazouri or Aarons. Mine says Aarons. Let's see if this guy's sound is better. Yo, oh no, sorry, bro. Your sound is acting up. I can't have you in here. I'm just gonna take him out, and then Next, so let's continue, guys. Let's continue. Guys, do me a favor, smash a like on the video while you guys are here. Now we're going to start with the next topic. The next topic is Matteo Guendouzi, right? So Matteo Guendouzi, what we need to know about Matteo Guendouzi is, you guys can, I seen somebody earlier speaking about Matteo Guendouzi. Where is it? Someone said, I can't believe Matteo Guendouzi, something for 15 million. Where is it?
Yeah, for sale for 15 million.
I can't believe they're trying to sell him for 15 million. Somebody said that. I need to find this message. Okay, here we go. Egal, imagine selling Guendouzi for 12 million. So the rumor has it, Matteo Guendouzi could be sold by the end of the window, and he could be sold for as cheap as 18 million, not 15 million. So the agreement between the club is between 12 to 15 million euro. This is what, oh my God, this is the breaking news. Yeah, I found it. So here we go. So this is the breaking news on Matteo Guendouzi. I can't believe it, but this is what we're selling him for, guys. We're selling him to Marseille for reportedly between 12 to 15 million euros. So Matteo Guendouzi is about to sign as a midfielder for Olympique Marseille for as a top potential signing after accelerated talks between him and the club have happened recently. Apparently, Marseille is willing to is going to spend between 12 to 15 million euros. That's it.
I find that quite embarrassing because we're getting more chance of 15 million for Eddie Nketiah. That's embarrassing. I might just give him away for free.
No, listen, I find it embarrassing for the amount that we're gonna sell Guendouzi, but it's totally understandable.
What's up, man?
What's going on, people?
Yo, man, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. I just got my phone back. I left it in a taxi coming from a friend's birthday party last night. So
crazy. Yo, so we're just talking about Matteo Guendouzi. Apparently, we're only getting 15 million euros for him.
15 million euros?
Yep.
I mean, he's worth more than that. I guess we've turned a profit, right? We bought him for like 7 million.
Yeah. So you're looking at it from glass half full.
I mean, I'm looking at, yeah, I am, to be honest, because I just think, you know, bigger picture, you know, we can bring someone else in. I don't doubt his ability as a player, but obviously too much has gone on now, like too much, like on the discipline side of things, and his relationship with Arteta as well, who's clearly going to stay. So yeah, I'm seeing it glass half full, even though I do think there's a larger fee out there for him. I think we should just take the money and cut, to be honest.
Yeah, I hear that. All right, bro. I'm just gonna mute you in the background because there's a little bit of background noise. But unmute yourself whenever you want to speak, okay? Now, Doozy, shit, someone's saying Guendouzi has an attitude issue. People are saying, I think it's unfair, guys, to say that all that. We got Mo, what's his name? Mohad. What are you saying, bro?
Yeah, my name is
Guendouzi, 15 million. What do you think?
What?
Matteo Guendouzi for 15 million. What do you think?
No, it's his price should be a little higher for me.
Little bit.
Because yeah, he's young and he's very skillful too. For me, he's a good player, really.
I hear that. All right, guys. So we're gonna move on the topic quickly. I'm just gonna mute you guys. The next topic that we're gonna be talking about. Is none other than Eddie Nketiah. So supposedly Eddie Nketiah is going to Watford. Watford are eyeing a move. Guess what? We're actually going to be making some money off Eddie Nketiah. Did you guys? I did not expect that. I expect to be making at least 15 million from Eddie Nketiah minimum, because as of right now, it seems like we're gonna be making more money from Eddie Nketiah than we would Torreira and Guendouzi combined. That's crazy for me. Like, I can't believe we're making Eddie Nketiah could be moving this summer to Watford for anywhere in the region between 15 million plus.
Wow, I will take that any day, bro.
Yeah, I'm biting your hand off personally. I agree. I'm taking that. I'm biting your hand off. I'm running away. I'm closing the case. Nobody's telling me anything about that. Eddie for 15 million. Gunnar King, what are you saying? He's gone. Abdullahi.
Yes, bro. Eddie Nketiah. For me, I'll take. Yeah, I'll take.
You take anyone disagree and saying they want more money than 15 million for Eddie Nketiah?
I would probably say 20. Try and get that to 20.
But if they say 15 is their final offer, are you going to accept it?
I would at least try and get some add-ons or something to get it to 20, purely based on his age and his experience at international level for the under 23s. I mean, I believe he was part of the England under 23 squad that won.
Yeah, some people are saying Eddie Nketiah is not improving, though. That's a big problem. If Eddie Nketiah is not improving as a footballer, what are we going to do? People, we got over 150 people in the chat. I need you guys to do me a favor. At least half of you guys smash the like button right now. We can get to over 100 likes. That would really help out the channel and helps me out a lot. Now, Eddie Nketiah is not going nowhere until the summer's over. Some people are saying, what? No, that's crazy. Eddie Nketiah is gone, in my opinion. We have to sell him. 15 million makes
get rid of him.
A lot of sense. London is big. I mean, London is bigger than Chelsea. What are you saying? Arsenal's bigger than Chelsea. Yeah, bro, I'm going to just change your name to Arsenal's. I'm just going to change it to AFC.
Yeah.
All right, what are you saying, AFC?
I'll take it, but I want like a little, the contracts they normally do, like you sell the player for like 15 million. And a little extra. So like if they ever win like a little trophy or something, you get little percentages out of it. What Arsenal normally do, they get like little extra money out of it if they ever win something. I'll take the 15 million ASAP because we got him for free. So
yeah, anyone saying Eddie Nketiah has, if Eddie Nketiah moves on, does anybody want a sell-on clause or like anything like that? Or
maybe a buyback clause.
I don't think buyback clause makes sense. Eddie Nketiah, we need better than Eddie Nketiah. Even if he becomes good, I'm not going to put a buyback clause in Eddie Nketiah. I'm going to let him go.
I mean, I don't know, man. I think he did show some glimpses and some promise. I don't think there would be much harm in putting a buyback and a sell-on clause in for him as well.
I see something on his Instagram. Is this a hint that he's out the door?
I don't think so.
I think these kind of things are subliminals.
I think it's just a casual photo, to be honest, because normally they do like little crypto signs, don't they? The little.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna move it on the conversation, guys. But of course, Eddie Nketiah, it would be nice to get at least 20 million. But of course, if we get 15 million, I'll bite your hand off. I'm not gonna be greedy. I'm not gonna complain. Anybody have anything to say before we move on?
No.
Okay. The next one's going to piss you off, guys. Next one's going to piss you off. Once again, Saliba has been linked to a move away from Arsenal. This is now the third time they've tried to do this in the last couple of days. They've linked him away 4 or 5 times now, and this time it's no longer in a swap deal. It's a transfer. What's it called? So Bayern Leverkusen have been linked to Saliba, and obviously this is a ridiculous transfer if Arsenal ever did it. But I don't think Arsenal will ever do it. I don't think Saliba's going anywhere. But Saliba has been linked to a move away to Bayer Leverkusen in a possible swap deal or in a possible cash deal to Leverkusen. I don't think this makes any sense. I think this is just paper talk. I think this is people trying to.
This is not true. Yeah, this is not true, bro. Because the people who are saying this, I think they are lying, bro. Because with the season that we were having and seeing our defense, how it was poor, I think we should have Saliba. Yeah, next season must.
Yeah, so you guys are saying Saliba's a must. I'm not making up these rumors, guys. People are saying I'm making this up. I can tell you exactly where the source came from. It came from the Kicker.
Yeah.
The Kicker, the German newspaper. They made it. They said the source.
To be honest, I think we need to give Saliba a chance, to at least stake a claim to the team. I'm not going to sit here and say he has to play. I want to see the best players play, but I at least want to see him given a chance now that he's gone out on loan. He's impressed in spells playing for Nice. It's not all been plain sailing. But yeah, I mean, obviously he did well on the last day of the season. But yeah, I think we need to give him a chance in this team. So I don't believe that Arteta wants to get rid of him. But I do think that there's a bit of a rift that has developed between Arteta and Saliba, just based on how he was kind of treated with the whole loan thing. It wasn't very organised. It was very chaotic. He wasn't allowed to go to the team he actually wanted to, which was Saint Etienne. So, but yeah, I don't look into it much more than that. I just think it's just rumours.
Yeah. Anybody else want to say anything about Saliba? Anybody thinks Saliba's not going to make it?
I think he's going to do fine because he's been selected to be the centre back of the year in the French league. He's been doing well, and how many minutes was it? Like 600 minutes of play. No players gone past him in like 621 minutes, something like that. So I think he's been doing well, and I think he's going to be great. Great for Arsenal.
Yeah. To add that, I want to see next season Saliba and Gabriel. Yeah. Together, yes.
I mean, it's a big ask though for defenders of that age to be expected to lead the line.
True.
I think we should be careful with what we expect from Saliba. He's a teenager for one. I think he's turning 20 now. And yeah, we all know that defenders peak at a lot later in age. So I think what would be good to see would be for him to play in the pre-season and show what he can do. He can also play at right back as well. So I'd expect him to maybe be double up as cover for right back and centre back until he shows more and more promise and then gets in the team. I don't think we should just give him a divine right to the first team.
But
okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna stop you guys there for a second. Let's just before we go any further, I need everybody to do me a favor, smash a like on the goddamn video. Let's continue. The next story is gonna be shocker. You guys are gonna be shocked for the next one. But if the club does this, I'm actually gonna be pissed off. Now, what were you gonna say?
I just want to say one thing. I just hope Saliba is ready because the Arsenal fan base is toxic. I just hope he's going to be ready because I just want Arsenal fans to give him time because he's not going to hit it straight away. He's going to have a couple flops. But Arsenal fans are going to be so toxic. You can tell because how they were with other Arsenal players, like especially when, when Granit Xhaka done the middle fingers. And if you read the story behind it, he had death threats. He's been receiving death threats to his children, his wife. That's the reason why he stuck middle fingers. There's always story behind these players' reaction.
Yeah. I mean, I get that. Yeah, there's definitely a story behind it. But
so 1 second. Let me ask everybody in the comment section plus you guys, one by one. Saliba next season, do you see him as a starter or rotate or squad depth?
As a starter.
As
a starter. Reason being, with the season that we have, tell me our centre backs were not good enough. Okay, if he's 20 years old, what if he performs? What if he performs?
I mean, people say our centre backs weren't good enough, but we've got the third best defensive record in the league. That wouldn't suggest to me that our problem is the centre backs.
Gunnar King, you're my guy, but I don't do. We can't. I'm a positive Gunnar, but even I would tell you there was reasons why our defense was like that. Because at the beginning of the season, we weren't creating anything, and we had to, in order to win, we had to put 10 men behind the ball against every team.
Yeah, and I also think, look, Saliba is a young player, and he's a very, very good young player too. If we are, looking for Tabsoba for 50 million. Why we not?
I'm going to get into Tabsoba in a second. I haven't gotten there yet. You're jumping the gun.
Why not play then Saliba? Because they are both young. Yeah, okay.
We're going to get to Tabsoba. You want to talk about Tabsoba now, or because I have a story for that?
No, I'm just saying that
I just think we need to be very careful, like with young players. You know, like
what about Mavropanos?
defenders. Yeah, I mean, you know, we've got Mavropanos who's been at Stuttgart on loan, and he's probably performed as well, if not better, than Saliba. You know, he's been at loan there for a while now. I just think, you know, we need to protect Saliba, because I can't remember who just made that comment about our fan base and how toxic it is.
Me.
Like, yeah, we really don't want to ruin his career by just casting him to the wolves. By just putting him in there, because he is going to make mistakes, guys. We need to gear ourselves up to. I mean, that is what young centre backs do. They make their mistakes early in their career, so that later on, when they've got the experience and they've developed, that they've kind of learned from those mistakes. It's not like an attacking position, or
Can I stop you there, King?
like a striker's position.
I need to stop you there. Realist.
Yeah.
Starter or bench player for Saliba next season?
Oh, it's a hard one, to be honest.
Squad depth.
Third choice centre back.
Third choice center back. Okay.
I-
Artekas, are you starting Saliba, or is he your third choice, fourth choice?
Third choice.
Third choice. Okay. Adam.
for me, he's a starter. He's a starter all day long.
Okay.
He's a
Abdullahi.
good player.
For me, I want to see Saliba and Gabriel.
Okay.
No.
So he's a starter for you. AFC, is he a starter or a third, fourth option?
I'll stay bench, but slowly, gradually put him in, like gradually.
Okay. So people in the comment section are saying third choice after who? Gabriel, and who's going to be the other one? If
I
he's
mean,
third choice, who's he third choice?
I would say our defense actually look better with Mari in it.
Holding.
You know,
So
he's
how-
got the most experience
Hold
as
on,
well.
hold on. Somebody said holding ahead of Saliba.
No.
What? There's no
Yeah,
evidence.
yeah, man. Yeah,
I mean,
man.
Listen,
Because he has.
Holding's not had a
wanna-
bad season.
Wait, I
Yeah,
wanna
man.
wait. I wanna pose the
Saliba
question.
will. Saliba
wait,
will become a starter,
Wait.
but you have to give him time to develop.
Wait. I wanna pose the question. Can someone, for those of you who want Gabriel and Saliba to start together, can someone answer me this question? When has two young centre backs in the Premier League thrived and been successful?
Thank you. It's
Fofana
a great
and
question.
No. But then a back three though with Evans.
I will answer that question. This is
No, but you're clutching at straws. I gave you two examples.
no. Wait.
No, say again.
Gabriel-
Wait. You gotta say again.
You're clutching at straws because I gave you two examples.
Can you repeat those two examples, please? I didn't hear them.
No. I gave you an example of two players that.
No, I didn't
at
hear them.
Leicester. Fofana and Sianchu.
No, but have they both paired in the back four?
Okay, so you want them to pair in the back four. You need to be more
Yeah.
specific. I don't know
Yeah.
about that.
There
Yeah,
hasn't.
no. The majority of Leicester's games, they played Johnny Evans paired with one
Yeah.
of them, because Sionchu had a lot of injuries at the beginning of the season as well. Like
Yeah.
defenders, what you need to understand is you need an elder head, like an elder statesman, that like has that experience, that gravitas to like pass it on to the younger one. That's why I thought that was a great question that you just asked, by the way, because the answer is you barely ever see two young centre backs being paired together for that exact reason.
Mm.
You know, I just think it's a dangerous expectation to think playing Gabriel and Saliba is going to solve a defensive problem we don't actually have. Because,
Like
as I
Okay,
said,
so we're gonna have to pause because we're gonna continue this. But first, I need to add in the next defender that we're going to be talking about, because today we were told the price that we need to pay to get this guy through the door. We Artekas and Riles, are you willing to spend 60 million on a defender? And if you're willing to spend 60 million on a defender, are you willing to spend 60 million on Tabsoba? Because we've been told that it's going to cost us 60 million to get Tabsoba through the door. 60 million pounds, that is. So this is the story. Let me tell you guys what the story is. The story is Tabsoba is reportedly, his price tag for Arsenal to buy him will be 70 million euros or 60 million pounds. And that's the only way they would be tempted to sell Tabsoba. So if we want Tabsoba, that's how much we have to pay. Now I'm going to throw it to you guys in the panel, and I'm going to throw it to everybody in the comment section. Now, before you guys go any further, Tabsoba is not a senior player. He's 22 years old. Am I wrong? Tabsoba is also playing in the Bundesliga, the same league as where Mavropanos is currently playing. We have a lot of players. I'm not saying Tabsoba is not quality, but is it smart for the club who currently has a right back issue, currently has a midfield issue, currently has so many issues in the squad to invest so heavily in the center back position again for the third summer in a row?
I just want
For
to
me,
say,
I will say yes, because this is Arsenal, bro. The coming season we have to improve, bro. We have to improve. So center back, we should get center back. Yes, of course. It doesn't matter if wait. It doesn't matter if the signing that we want is many. This is, by the end of the day, this is Arsenal. And this club should go away.
70 million.
Can I rebuttal, Egal? Can I rebuttal?
Go ahead, realist.
Yeah. I want to say this is my problem with people that want Jack Grealish. Yeah, if we spend 70 to 80 million on one player, and then we spend about what 5 to 6 million on other positions, you're doing an Arsene Wenger. Yeah, where for years under the Arsene Wenger years, we've asked for a centre back here because our attack was thriving. Yeah, and by the time we fixed the defense, there's holes in the midfield. So you're begging for more holes. We want to fix every position this summer, but yet you're willing to spend 60 to 70 mil on one position and 5 mil on other positions, and those positions lack quality. You're asking for another Hector Bellerin to be put in right back, and then a quality centre back, but that makes no sense because there's no quality in that right back area. So what's the point?
Can I actually rebuttal that?
Go ahead.
Because what you said when I reminded you of the defensive record, being that you can argue that the centre backs have done well, but you can also argue that Arteta's system was set up defensively because our centre backs weren't of the caliber to be able to not need as much help from midfield to be more solid defensively. Now, what I've seen of Tabsoba is he's a good defender. Like, not just that, he's a good footballer. So, like, if we're going to be playing out of the back system, I don't feel that at the moment we have a centre back that is capable. I mean, David Luiz was the closest thing. We don't have that guy that can play out from the back. So it wouldn't be a bad signing. It's a lot of money. I agree that there are more priority areas, but we need to not. But what I'm trying to say is we need to not sleep on the fact that we do need more quality at centre back. We do need it.
I think we could spend 60 million pounds better as a club in the current market, in the situation we're in. We could go and get a Sander Bergs, get a Bissouma for 60 mil and fix that midfield. I would rather get 2 players in the midfield than spend 60 million pounds on a defender when we have Holding, Gabriel, Pablo Mari, Saliba, Mavropanos, and even Ballard and some of these other academy guys down the road. We have so many center back options. I'm okay with the center backs. Fix the priorities, the midfield, the right back position, and if anything, if you're gonna help us down the road to improve us, get us a senior pro center back. Get us somebody who's experienced, because we just lost David Luiz on a free.
I want to ask. Looking at it now, were you in favor of that Pepe deal?
I honestly, looking back at it now, Pepe deal was a good deal because we got a good player for 72 million. Was a little bit too much money. That's the only problem.
No, in terms of the price, because the only thing with that 72 million, obviously in the summer of 2019, there were many holes in that team and that squad. But would you not spend that 72 mil better?
At that time, when we spent 72 million on Pepe, we should have spent it on a centre back. Because you remember, after that, a few days after, we got David Luiz. So it's like we realised the first thing we should have done that window was buy a centre back. So that's what I'm saying. That problem hasn't gone away. Now there's so many other holes in other areas. We're almost forgetting that we do need more quality in defence.
My point.
Thiago
You-
Silva
you-
wouldn't come
you-
to
You
Chelsea.
basically
Bro,
said my point. That's
can I
my
add to
thing.
this?
Wait. That's my point. I'm saying if we spend an excess amount of money on one position, for example, we spend 70 million on a centre back, but then we spend 5 mil on two central midfielders. What's the point? Because you
To be
just
honest-
left holes. You just left more holes and more problems for the up and coming season.
Yeah, no,
That's
I
my
agree,
point.
but we're definitely going to have more than 70 million to spend without player sales.
No, but let me ask you guys this.
Nah, man.
Is
Kroenke is not gonna
Tabsoba, listen, is Tabsoba worth not being able to get Bissouma and not being able to get another midfielder also?
I'll have to get Bissouma ASAP.
I would rather get
That's
Bissouma
class, man.
and a Sander Bergs
Yeah,
or
true.
Bissouma and another DM or another midfielder who can play the Xhaka role next to him, with him. So get two midfielders in, because don't forget, and then he might leave. Torreira is leaving. And then he's staying. Torreira is leaving. Guendouzi's leaving. Xhaka's leaving. That's three midfielders. We also got rid of Ceballos. We also don't have
Ainsley
Odegaard.
Maitland-Niles might leave as well.
Ainsley Maitland-Niles might leave also. So we have so many players leaving. We
And
don't
Leno.
have the luxury to
But
buy a
what
centre back this summer.
the point that I'm making, right, is the point that I'm making, is getting rid of those midfielders will cover the cost of Bissouma and Berge.
No,
Like,
it
we've-
won't. Because
of course it would.
won't.
If we sold,
No,
you just
no.
look.
Look, 25 million. Shaka's worth 25 million, okay?
Yeah.
Elneny's not being sold. Ceballos left on free, was on loan. Martin Odegaard's on loan. We need three midfielders. We need an attacking midfielder who's going to cost us 40 million. We need another midfielder to replace Xhaka, who's going to cost us 25 million, and we need Bissouma, who's going to cost us 40 million. All together,
total
that's 100
that.
million.
But for me,
All right, so watch, Ainsley Maitland-Niles, he's probably going to go for about 50.
Ainsley's not a midfielder.
Well, yeah, I mean, he left so that he could play as a central midfielder, right? He considers himself a midfielder.
Show me how you raise 100 million pounds.
All right, so Xhaka's going, right?
Yeah.
So
How
what are we getting for him? 20?
About 20 million.
About
Yeah.
15, 20. Yeah.
All right, Torreira, what do you reckon we'll get for him?
10.
Okay, so you got Xhaka. Steven said worth 25 pence.
Um,
Okay.
25 pence, yeah.
My problem is now is that with these couple of players that we're trying to sell, Arsenal will undervalue these players because we're not a Chelsea or a Liverpool. We can't sell.
Yeah,
Xhaka, Torreira.
But this is my thing. We cannot sell a Ryan Brewster for 25 mil. Yeah.
Keep that comment
This is my
up.
point.
No, we'll go back to that comment. Sorry, Eagle.
Leave the comment on. No, but we can't do that. We won't do that because we're Arsenal. We'll undervalue every one of those players and sell them for under that value.
But the point that I'm making is we can get there or thereabouts. Like even if it ends up we have to put in 20 or 30 million, if we sell these four midfielders in and around this sort of price, we will cover the cost of at least Bissouma or Berge. You know, it's going to cover the cost of at least one, maybe 1.5 of those transfers. Do you get what I'm saying?
So what's the difference between Tabsoba and Gabriel? If Tabsoba's worth 70 mil.
Listen, I'm not saying it has to be Tabsoba. I'm just saying we do have a problem there. Like we do have if you look at Van Dijk when he came into Liverpool and the impact he's had on Liverpool Football Club, because they had the same problem. They were good going forward, but it's questionable defensively. If you look at their fortunes changing, for all the attacking players that they brought in, it is really Van Dijk and Alisson that have revolutionized Liverpool Football Club. Let's be honest.
Okay, so I'm going to stop you guys there. I'm going to move us on. The next topic, is we're going to talk about midfielders now, right? The first midfielder we're going to talk about before we go any further, we're going to talk about Bissouma. But before we talk about Bissouma, we just have to mention the fact that Granit Xhaka is still at this club and there could be a possible swap deal on the cards. Now, if I told you Roma are not trying to give us any money and they're trying to offer us two players, would you say yes?
Which are the two players?
Under's decent. Under's decent, and that's Diawara, yeah.
Yeah, so
Diawara.
I was told by somebody who watches Italy and somebody who's a Leicester fan. They told me Under is good, but I don't think he's of the level of Arsenal. And
No, Under's a backup player.
Diawara is worse than Xhaka. He's just more mobile.
We can take Cengiz Under and money.
This is my
we don't
problem.
want that Diawara.
We cannot force a club, or we can't put a club in a
Look, this is a
position to
Leicester
say
fan.
to us,
This is a
we need
Leicester
20
fan
mil.
saying Under is garbage. He's rubbish.
See,
Bro,
look, you think would Roma do this to Chelsea or Liverpool or any big club?
No.
We cannot put clubs in a position to force us or to tell us, if you don't give us this amount, he's not leaving.
Bro,
We have to have the balls to tell them, yo, give us 25 million pounds. 25 million euros or leave. We don't even want 25 million pounds. We want 21.
Trust me, I'm telling you, if this was any other big club in the Premier League, I'm still saying Arsenal are a big club. But if this if this was United, Liverpool, Chelsea, if it was any one of those clubs, this still would have been complete by now. It would have been done.
So I'm just gonna ask everybody in the comment section, if they tell you one of these players plus cash, are you gonna take it?
No.
No.
So 10 million plus Under or 10 million plus Diawara.
No.
The thing is, I think we should watch Under.
Let Abdullahi go.
Sorry, man.
I wanted to say Diawara is not the level of Arsenal, same as this guy, Cengiz Under. Yeah, he's not the level of Arsenal.
Hey man, look.
Okay.
Let me add to this. Cengiz
I'll-
Under is a good player.
He is, man. I don't know where the
He's a
slam
very
came
fast
from, man.
player too.
Bro, he can play.
This guy.
Look,
I'll
he didn't fit to the style of Leicester City. That was the problem for him.
No.
He's
Listen,
a very, very good player. Did you
respect
watch him at Roma?
No, but listen, I
Did you watch
respect
him at
Cengiz
Roma,
Under,
first of all?
Bro,
But no,
he's the
honestly
Premier
though,
League.
this guy's a backup to James Maddison. Why would I take that?
But I mean, is that really? Is the wait? Hang on. Are we really? Come on, look, do better than that, man. James Maddison is one of the best attacking mids in the Premier League. I mean, being a backup to him, I mean, like that's hardly not commendable, is it?
Attacking, bro. He's not an attacking midfielder. He's a right winger.
He can play anywhere across the front three.
Yeah, he's a right winger.
I get that, but he couldn't get game time in a team that had no right winger.
No, but I'm hearing people that want to say we need at least five people or 5 players to go into the starting lineup this summer. And
who said they wanted to ask a question?
Look, do you have another? Can you tell me another wingers for Leicester City? For example, Leicester City don't play with wingers. You know.
Yeah.
Mention any other good winger for Leicester City. Their style of play
Barnes
didn't fit.
And Perez.
But we don't need wingers.
They are not good wingers. They are like midfielders.
Game time then. Cengiz Under, bro.
But we don't need
Under
wingers.
is a
That's
very,
my
very
point.
good player.
Spoke about right back. We spoke about right back at the beginning of the video. If you missed it, but I honestly
would say we should watch him. We should watch him at the Euros because I think he's a better player than you lot are giving him credit.
I want a yes or no
opinion.
answer, guys. So I'm gonna say, if you are not giving me money for Granit Xhaka, it's a no. I don't want any of your players. Are you guys saying yes or no to these transfers? Gunnar King.
I would take Cengiz Under and a cash.
Gunnar King.
I'll say no.
I would hold out for the cash, personally, but I do think Under, in particular, is better than people are giving him credit for. I've not watched Diawara play, so I can't attest to his.
I used to watch him when he was in.
What about you, Realist?
No, they're trying to lowball us. That's what they're trying to do.
Okay, I'm gonna go to everyone. Insta Mohammed.
Yeah, for me, Cengiz Under and a cash.
I'm just joking. I'm not.
Go ahead, Insta. Go ahead. Go ahead, Insta. Hello, you're muted.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Yo, my guy, you're muting yourself every 2 seconds. Okay, I'm just gonna go to somebody else. Adam. What's going on?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, for me, it's Cengiz Under and a cash. for me. Cengiz Under is a very, very good player.
Okay.
He is,
And
man.
AFC final?
I'd say cash only.
Okay. No money, no honey. That's what we're going with. We're gonna move it
plus-
on.
I'd say one more thing. Plus, anyway, Arteta likes Granit Xhaka, so if they don't offer what he wants, he's happy with Granit Xhaka anyway. So
Egal, if we get these two players, it will be the same season, like the same players we have now, average, you know. So
Cengiz
I'd rather
Under's an
take the
average
cash
player.
only. I'd rather
Yeah.
take the cash only, bro.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
so I'm gonna show you guys Bissouma's Twitter post. This is a hint that he might be joining Arsenal, supposedly. So everyone's looking at his shoes and they're like, "Oh, it's the new color. It's the same color as the new kit." If you go down on
yeah,
everyone's page, they're like, his shoes is the same
Jesus.
color as Arsenal's
Oh.
kit.
Oh my god,
They're
these guys are
like, they're
desperate.
literally saying,
Seriously, man.
look, that it's the same color. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. The moment I seen this, I laughed, I cried.
Yeah.
I just said, you know what? It's whatever. It's whatever.
Trust me,
I
man.
don't
This
think-
is
I
our
don't
fan
think that
base,
has
man.
anything to do with I don't think that has anything to do with him signing for the club. But supposedly, this is the update on that. What the hell is going on? Yo, Abdullahi,
Yeah.
what the hell are you doing? Hello? All right. So yeah, that's enough about that. Let's get to the final story for the day. Do you guys want to know what the final story of the day is? Supposedly, Arsenal's move for this kid who hasn't played any games, by the way. He hasn't played any games in his career. He has not made any major appearances. He has not played many games. He has not done nothing of note. But apparently he has a 55 million pound release clause.
What?
And Arsenal want to sign him. He's an 18-year-old who scored 2 goals all season.
No,
The Thomas one.
What's his name, bro?
Is
What's
that
his
Tiago
Tom
one?
Sporting.
Oh, no.
Thiago. So this is what happens. Apparently, Arteta hopes to sign Thiago. Has now been dealt a blow after missing out in European football. Reportedly, he would not be willing to leave Sporting.
I'm just gonna
You
say
can't
one
make
thing.
this up. You can't make this up.
I'm just gonna say one thing.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
just say
Go
one thing. The Sun never listen to his cap. Everything they say is just cap.
Yeah, I
What
had
is it
to,
this
I had
year?
to
It's
put
the
the
Sun.
disclaimer there at the end, because anything comes from them is just hilarious, right?
Yeah, it's literally the Sun's like the Mail, just cap.
You know how many goals he has all competitions this season?
Zero.
And
innit?
an Arsenal Football Club is being linked to him. You're gonna laugh. 6 goals all season.
What from what? Senior?
6 senior goals all season. Yeah.
Who's the other attacking midfielder that Lisboa have got? What's his
Oh.
name?
The striker.
Pedro Gonçalves.
Yeah,
There's some-
that guy. We need to get him.
He's
He
not
is
gonna
a bad
join
one.
us. He's not gonna join us. He's
Yeah.
being linked to Liverpool for
If-
55 million and stuff.
If there's any player I'd take, it'll be him.
Yeah, sometimes agents make fake rumors so someone ends up signing their player. That's very true. That's very true. That's very true. Yo, people, what 57? What are you talking about? Yo, people, smash the like button. Yeah, apparently Liverpool want to sign Gonzalez guy for 57 million.
I was
Egal, I'm
thinking.
asking-
He's
I wanna
had.
ask you
He's
a
had.
question.
I
To
like
be
it.
honest, no, it's a risk because he's had one breakout season.
Okay, yo, let me ask you guys a question. Today, are you confident about the Arsenal hierarchy
No,
behind Arteta?
No.
absolutely not.
Absolutely.
Richard,
Do you
Richard
want-
Garlick coming in has given me a bit more confidence, but I'm still not confident.
Okay.
We need better
everybody
scouts.
here. I tweeted something last night I want to share with you guys. It was very interesting to see. So did you know Arsenal's backroom staff has changed 7 times since 2018?
It's crazy.
Doesn't
7
that?
times.
I
To
swear
give
that
you a
Doctor.
perspective, Manchester United has changed once.
It's not
Seven.
sustainable.
And sorry, I'm just gonna say one thing, and I don't know if I've heard
Yeah,
this
sure
right,
don't.
but next season, I'm pretty sure there's not going to be no sideline refs. I don't know if I heard that correctly. Next season, this season coming.
So these are the people. I'm just showing what I'm showing you guys is the Arsenal leadership structure since February of 2018. So you can see there that you have Gazidis, Sven Mislintat, and Sinelli. Then Sinelli was there in charge for after Gazidis left for 3 years for 3 window for what is that since 2018 to 2020 August, right? In that time, Mislintat was there. Mislintat left. Edu came in. And then since Sinelli left, it's been Vinay and Edu running 2 windows. And this window, Richard Garlick is there. So now it's for the 7th time since 2018, we have changed our backroom staff. We have changed our backroom staff more times than we have changed the color of our first
what does Vinay do?
We've changed our third kit color. Take this in. We've changed our third kit color more than we've changed backroom staff since then.
Yeah.
Personally, the only one that I trusted from that crop of backroom staff or whatever they do was Sven Mislintat.
Yeah.
That's the only one I trusted because he's the one that experienced. He came from Dortmund. He had a certain philosophy that would work well with this Arsenal. With this
Rabiot
Arsenal
or Smith
club.
Rowe? What kind of stupid questions is this? We know Smith Rowe. Anyways.
Yeah, that's the only one I would have trusted, to be honest.
Yeah, but like, yeah, I think Mislintat's record at Dortmund, you know, the players that he signed as unknowns, Goetz, you know,
especially on limited budget as well.
Yeah, like he brought them in when they were household names at best, you know, and then they went.
They went where?
They cut out.
Egal, I want to ask you one question, bro.
Okay, so sorry, there's just one more story and then we're done for the day. The final story of the day, you guys know what it is? There's one player we haven't spoken about that we're going to speak about every day in the transfer window.
What was it?
No? We got to speak about Chelsea rejects. Yay! Rudiger has signed a new contract. He's not coming to Arsenal. I'm joking. It's Emi Buendia. Emi Buendia is getting closer and closer, guys.
That's our priority signing. That's what I believe.
I'm hearing that if he doesn't get sold this summer, Norwich will be in a situation where they might looking to offload him.
You see, Norwich right now are in a very good position because they don't have to sell him and they've set a certain price tag. So if Arsenal don't reach that price tag or they lowball it, then he won't go or Norwich won't let him because they're already in the Premier League. So they're in a very strong position.
Yeah. Well, what I'm going to ask, 1 second, I'm going to add an addition. I just want to ask everybody, Emi Buendia, does anybody not want him at Arsenal? Because I seem like everybody who I speak to wants him.
He's a great player. I'll want him ASAP. But I want Buendia ASAP. But it all depends because all I know is mine ODEGAARD is priority. If we can't get mine ODEGAARD, then Emil Buendia is going to be top of the list. And that's the player they're going to go for.
Somebody said if Emi Buendia signed, he could be as impactful as Santi Cazorla or Alexis Sanchez were.
He has that type of play style. That's like Cazorla, Sanchez, like that hybrid together. The way he plays.
No Sanchez, bro. Yes, Cazorla, but not Sanchez because what Sanchez was doing was that he was in the attacking and also he was trying to help the defensive, you know. But I would say yes, Cazorla, and we need him. Yeah, Buendia, we need him.
How can like someone even compare him to Sanchez? Sanchez was like scoring goals, taking free kicks, doing a lot of things.
Buendia doesn't. The impact, not the actual goals. It's more of the impact on the team.
I know. I understand. I understand that. What I'm trying to say is a player could, even in terms of impact, I don't think anyone has been able to touch Sanchez so far at Arsenal.
Okay.
In terms of,
What about this? What about this, guys? Finally, 30 million sounds like an amazing bargain. What about you guys?
40. I've had 40.
No, I know it's 30.
I heard the owner, the club director said today.
That's a bargain.
Anything less than 30 million, they will not entertain.
Yes.
They said it has to
Yes.
be over 30 million, and it has to be like the record
Look,
sale.
this is not my thing. Arsenal will have to pay north of 30 million, minimum
And
30 million.
Football London is a great source, by the way.
What?
Football London is a great source.
And trust me, this guy's giving me Sanchez vibes. I can't lie, man.
Yeah,
He's just
I would
giving me
be
those
so
vibes.
excited. But yo,
He's a
guys,
leader.
I'm gonna be wrapping up. But before we wrap up, could he be? Could he give us that kind of impact? People are saying Cazorla was different. He's the GOAT. Someone else said Cazorla was something else. Someone said Buendia is overrated. Awar is better. What?
Wait. No, wait.
Yeah,
For those of you,
different type of
for those
players.
of you who haven't watched League this season, yeah, the manager hasn't rated Awar this season. There's a reason he's appeared more on the bench than in the starting 11. Yeah,
That's
I can't believe it. I can't believe it. What is he talking
don't say
about?
it's injury because I've watched French football.
No, he
Somehow
wanted to
he-
leave the club. He wanted
for
to
me-
leave the club.
Yeah, but he's been
Okay,
so
yo,
poor
Can
this
I add
I
season.
on
need to
this?
ask the other guys who haven't spoken, guys. Rilis and Tish, you've spoken a lot. I want to ask AFC.
Oh well, by that aura, no, that's just no false. But Emil Buendia, I'll take him ASAP. He's a great player, and when he was in the Premier League, he reached third on assist, didn't he? Third or second?
Yep.
When Norwich won there, yeah,
Chances
I'll take
created.
him ASAP. And I just think that's just with Norwich. If he was like with a club like Arsenal, he probably would have been up second, maybe if he's lucky
No,
enough first.
he was third in creativity, not assists.
Yeah,
Chances created.
yeah,
Chances
creativity.
created.
That's what I mean. He could have been up higher if he's with a
Okay.
club with Arsenal.
No problem, mate. Adam, I'm gonna throw it to you.
Yeah.
Emi Buendia,
Okay.
are you willing to spend 40 to 40 million to get him?
Yeah, he's really a good player. Okay, and can I add to the Awar thing that the guy said?
Yeah.
Look, Awar and Buendia are two different type of players. Buendia is a 10/winger player. Okay, the other
Where
guy
will
is a
he play at Arsenal?
creative. Yeah, he's either a winger or number 10. We can take him to the right wing.
Okay.
And also the guy Awar, he is a creative midfielder. Okay, he plays in the number 8 role mostly, and he's a superstar in the making. I'm telling you, if we let him go in the future, he will be a superstar. That guy.
I hear that.
Yeah.
Okay. And then finally, the last person who's going to speak for the day, guys. Thank you everyone for coming on. Abdullahi.
For me, I'll take Buendia, bro. Buendia, yes. Not Awar.
Buendia, but not Awar. And where would you play him?
As that guy said, 10 or the wing, yeah, the wing.
Okay.
The wing position, yeah.
Okay, thank you. Now,
Thank you.
big up to everybody watching. We're not done yet. We're just gonna say goodbye to everybody. But before we go, guys, last question. And this is for every single person out there. How many players do you want this summer? And if you resign those many players, can you see the club actually doing it? Because I need 6 players minimum, and I don't see the club signing more than 4 like quality players and 2 like bench players. What do you guys think?
For me, minimum 5.
Minimum 5? Say your
Yes.
name again. It's Ahmed,
Muhammad
right?
Adam, yes.
Adam. Okay, so 5 players, and are any of them backups or are they all starters?
No, all starters. We need quality players. 5 quality players. 2 in the midfield, 1 on the right wing for me, 1 a right back, and a defender.
Okay.
Wait.
AFC, same question. How many players do we need this window? And are they all starters? What caliber of player? What level?
Well, every player we sell, they got to be an upgrade to that from that player we sold. So I say minimum. So that we get rid of 6 players, we're going to need to replace with an upper tier of 6 players. So we're going to need 6 players. I say minimum 6 players we're going to need. But can I trust this Bolden owner? No, not really. But I'd love to see a nice, good upgrade tier. So minimum 6 players. I just hope and pray Arsenal do well in this transfer, because if you think about it, there's no more financial fair. Well, there's no this season, this transfer window.
Yo,
There's no
Sean, if
financial
you're
fair
watching,
play.
join in. Yeah.
So-
Okay. Thanks, bro.
You're welcome.
Abdullahi, same question.
Bro, for me, minimum 6 players. If not 5 players, I will take it. Yeah.
Okay, no problem. Thanks for joining. Realist.
5-6 players. I don't know. We don't need a right winger because that place is stacked, or that position is stacked. Right back, centre back, experienced centre back. Cover for left back, because Tim's gonna get injured somehow. 2 midfielders, one to partner party, or one for backup, and Buendia for the cam role.
Enough said, Realist. Have a good one, bro. And then Nitish, finally, how many players?
With the Euros coming up, AFCON coming up, and all the World Cup coming up, if we sign anything less than 6, I think it's we're not serious about the club then. We need at least 6 players, because all these big tournaments coming up, our players are going to be going. Thomas Partey is going to go. If Granit Xhaka stays, he's going to go for the Euros. More players will go. Leno is going for the Euros as well. I don't think he'll play. There are so many players that will be going out and during the season. So we need at least 6 players if we are serious about trying to compete for the top 4, if not more.
I respect to you, Nitish. Thanks for coming on. And last but not least, Sean. Sean.
Hello.
Hi, Sean. You're my favorite, man. How you doing? I'm gonna ask you, Sean. Arsenal. Who's your number 1 target in the summer for you?
Oh, God, I don't know.
Okay, let me throw some names out that I spoke about today. So I spoke about Bissouma, Buendia. I spoke about Bissouma, Buendia, Max Aarons, Edmond Tapsoba, Emerson Royal. From those guys, Raheem Sterling also was linked to us today, but I don't think that's true. But yeah, from those names that I mentioned, which one is your favorite?
Buendia.
Buendia? Yeah?
Yeah.
And why do you want Buendia?
To do Arsenal good.
There you go. There you go. My guy Sean doing his thing, coming in. Sean's a legend. If you guys don't know Sean, big up Sean. Everyone in the chat say big up Sean. But yo, Sean, man, honestly, I hope we do sign Buendia. And if we do sign Buendia, I hope he does amazing for us. Right?
Yeah.
There you go, bro. Have a good one, Sean.
Yeah. Bye.
There you go. Big up everybody watching. I'm out of here. Have yourselves a wonderful night. And you know what? Don't forget, smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, and EGTV, I'm out of here. Peace. What's going on, everybody? I need you guys to go check out my channel and subscribe if you're new. And don't forget to subscribe, hit that button, and hit that notification bell while you're at it, ladies and gentlemen. EGTV, you already know. And if you're on your phone, it's even easier. Press that like button for me. And you know what? Subscribe while you're still here. And big up to everybody watching. Check out most of my content. I'll be throwing out more content every single day.